Hi YouTube. The reason why I haven't been posting any videos is I went swimming with my girlfriend on her birthday and I got sunburned big time. And my nose was peeling skin, bleh, and my back was just red as could be. Lesson 1, wear sunscreen. Lesson 2, don't stay in the water all day. I was in the water for 2 to 3 hours. Went home, could barely move. So I had to pay my sister to do the route today with my brother, or this would have been Friday the 19th. Or, yeah, it was the 19th. Because I went on the 18th to work, but the next day I had to pay my sister. And then I went on Saturday when I still had sunburn and stuff. But, wear sunscreen. Don't stay in the water all day. Also, brush your teeth. You know why I say that? Cavities. I just had 2 of them done yesterday. And they hurt like a bitch. So, yeah. Let's see. You guys are probably going to want to know what this thing is for. This is a ladder. That's my guess, because it looks like a ladder. I think it's a ladder. I'll tell you more of that later. These are brand new stems. Right here. Now the only bad thing about these stems are, and new turn signals, but this is my dad's bike, is there's this little groove right here on each side. Just the back too here. And he had to make the hole bigger to fit it in. Yes, I finally ordered the parts. I know, right? Finally ordered them. Got them in. Gotta fix mine though. Gotta put mine on and all. So, mine's still sitting there. The box is somewhere in this garage. I gotta pay him the money because we had to use the credit card for the parts. So wherever the parts are, I can put them on. They're probably up there in that box. I can put them on whenever I want to, you know. Am I selling the bike? No, I'm keeping this bike. I would sell my four-wheeler first before I sell anything else. Four-wheeler, then bike. Four-wheeler is still sitting in that little corner there when I threw it there. Well, pushed it there probably a week ago. Hasn't touched since because I'm frustrated with that. So, and my dad, you know, see, it's old. It hasn't been started for a whole month. I wonder what the battery's like. He said take the back fender off, paint that flat black, but keep the numbers because I want the color back, you know, this color. I want that on my bike. So just write the numbers down and put them in a safe spot. Flat black this, put this back on, so it would match. And then if you want to sell it like that, and give them the number if they want the paint back or whatever. But there's no way I'm selling this bike. I worked too hard on it. So, sell the four-wheeler, get at least $1,000 out of it, boot some money, and buy a car. Now you're probably wondering, you still have your permit? I do. Yes, I do. But I have to wait a whole month because on September 23rd of this year, I will be taking my driver's test. Or behind the wheel test or whatever. I called him up today. Said, do you need to go behind the wheel with the instructor for 3 hours a day or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Nope. If you're 18 and older, you don't have to. I'm 19. How long have you had your permit? Well, I've had it since January. So that's 7 months. Any accidents? No. Any pullovers? No. You know, all that stuff. 7 months without pullovers or accidents. So, She said, "Do you want to do it in the morning?" I'm like, "Well, not really." So I'm doing it on the 23rd of September at 1 o'clock. Now you're like, "Well, you gotta go to work soon." Yeah, I know. They don't show up till 1:30, 2 o'clock, and she said it's only going to take about 20 minutes to do the test. Maybe even shorter. And if the papers show, papers can sit there and just wait. I asked my brother, "I'm going to probably be using your car." "No, you're not. He doesn't like me touching his car." I mean, I drive it sometimes around town without him even knowing. Last time my girlfriend was here, we had to go get some chips, and I took his car without him even knowing. So, if I don't use his car, well, I got my grandparents who let me use their car, no problem. He's all picky. $3,000, you're gonna bang it up. Yeah, I mean, it really pisses me off. I get a car, he ain't touching it, even if it's $1,000. If I buy a car that's $1,000 or $2,000, he ain't touching it because he won't let me touch his. That's what I'll do. See how he likes it. But, yeah. And him and his Korean stuff. Oh my gosh. He woke up this morning about, I think he said like 4 or 5, I don't know. One of those hours. And he went online to, some kind of website when there was this teacher who does Korean stuff, but she's from like France or something. It was a live session for teaching. He missed it, so he was a little disappointed, but whatever. And I keep telling him, you better start finding another part-time job. You have 1 month to find another job, because once I pass, if it's, let's see, it's going to be the 23rd, so I might let him go until the end of the month. So on October 1st, I'll be doing it, and he'll be out of a job. I know I'm mean, but it's the way it's going to go. Too bad. So sad. No more bitching about things with him. And okay, so his way of driving is, I don't have a steering wheel here, but he wants it 10 and 2 or whatever. I had my hand just a little below of 10 and 2 or whatever, over downward more, and he flipped out. I didn't do a complete, what the hell is it called? When you turn the wheel, you're supposed to do like hand over hand. I didn't do a complete hand over hand thing. He flips out over that. Am I going to do it in front of the instructor? No. I'm going to do a complete hand over hand. I'm going to do a complete stop. I'm going to do a complete 10-2 or whatever the heck it's called. And I'm like, I'm not that dumb. I know how to drive. I ain't going to do something stupid right in front of the instructor. Him, I love him, but sometimes he's very picky and it really pisses me off. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I guess that's about it. Not selling my bike. There is an oil leak here. I gotta figure out what that is. So, that'll be later. And this is sitting here for a reason. And so is all the pipe and that ladder I showed you. Because my dad's business, Florin Dairy, is moving to a different location. We're not out of business, we're just moving. It's going to be called River Valley Dairy. So, we're tearing down the old building, selling all the land, and moving out to, past, behind the DQ in town here. That's where we're moving to, and that's where this ladder type thing comes in. And and I got a new seat, by the way, for free. And that's where that comes in, all the little holes and pipes and stuff. So, yeah. I hope it works. So, in about 3 weeks, I think 3 weeks. He said he'll be done with all this stuff and he'll be moved out to the wherever it is called, and I'll probably make a video of it transporting it there, or well, he's gonna be doing it early in the morning, like 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning, because it's not safe or whatever. You know, no one's out. And if I don't make a video, oh well, I'll just make a video of it when it's there. Yeah. We're just moving to a different location. It's only one person now doing the whole entire business, and that's my father, because Danny quit. He didn't want to deal with it. So, yeah. Yep, so, that's about it. Thanks again for watching. Take care. There'll be more to come.